come. And, Slocky. Going back to Second Corinthians chapter 5, verse 10. We must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in his body. That everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad. And that's coming, man. That's coming. Everybody has to come. Now see, it's not like a fucking single file line waiting for a name to be called to see. Look, no, man. See, everybody is gonna see the Lord when He pulls up, man. Like 2 Ezra chapter 13, that great mountain, which Ezra saw in the vision. Which he looked from one end of the sky. He looked from one end of the sky to the other end of the sky. He could not figure out from where it came from where it ended, from where it started. He saw he saw a great chariot in the sky that the only thing that he could describe it as was a great mountain. That's gonna be crazy, man. That's gonna be seriously fearful, man. That's gonna bug you out. I forgot what word that is, but it's like a phobia for massive things, like a megalophobia or some shit like that. Scripture tell you that in Luke, how pretty much it's gonna be fearful sights. The Lord was to just have a chariot just sit in the middle of a city, just like District 9, just hover over a city. That's gonna bug people out, man. That's gonna bug you out, and people, hearts failing themselves, for fear. Because they can't fathom and understand what it is that, that their eyes are visualizing. Like, that saying, that you fear what you don't know. These people are gonna bug out, man. But we know what that is, man. Lord willing that we're of the election. That's salvation, man. That's what I'm saying. That's our ticket out of here, man. Through Yahweh Shai, man. Being redeemed about this place, man. Being brought back to the Most High Yahweh, man. In a new covenant, a new body, wherein we ain't gonna ever go off, ever, man. Commit not one sin, never. That's our hope, man. That's our hope. That's our expectations, man. That's our hope and expectation. We must all appear for the judgment seat of Hamashiach. Matter of fact, I'll get this piece of in Revelation. This is Revelation, chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. Everybody's gonna see him, man. He come with clouds, man, with an innumerable amount of chariots. A fleet. you know what I'm saying, with the thousands and thousands and thousands of heavens, man. The Lord said when he was on the earth, you know, at his persecution, you know, that he could easily call, 12 legions. You know, matter of fact, do the math real quick. Yeah, you know. Yeah, so the Lord said, how you could have called, 12 legions of angels. One legion is about like 6,000 angels. So that's 72,000 angels. That's innumerable. And don't you know one angel can destroy the whole planet? One angel can, at will, can destroy the whole earth. If it wanted to, man, at will. You know what I'm saying? That's how powerful Yahweh Shemi Shai is, man. And his creation is, man. The powers of heaven. And Yahweh Shai has authority over all of them, man. So in these last days, everybody, is expecting, the second coming of the Messiah. Well, he's going to come back with an innumerable amount of clouds, man. Chariots. He's going to come back with the armies, man. Hosts. Scripture tell you, the Lord of Sabaoth, not Lord of the Sabbath, man. The Lord of armies. Hosts is, is meaning armies. The Lord's all about armies, man. Even the missiles, man. Scriptures call those, the Lord's armies, man. It's 200,000. They roared like lions. Roughly paraphrasing. The Lord's armies, the missiles. The Lord's all about war, man. Get this quick precept. Bear with me, man. Yeah, come. This is Revelation chapter 19. Revelation chapter 19, verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. His eyes were as a That's the main point I want to bring out. That the Lord is all about war, man. In righteousness, he does judge and make war. Like we just read in Isaiah 26, where the Lord cometh out of his place, out of his realm, man. To punish, man. And another precept in Second Ezra, where it's gonna be one realm against another. This devil is the this devil is the only nation of people to the point to where the powers of heaven is going to have to step out of his realm to punish you, man. That's like, when the CEO himself has to come down to a specific branch of his company, in like a designated place on the on the earth, in some country or something, a a big problem is happening. When there's something serious is going down, or or a serious issue is happening, you rarely see the CEO. You rarely ever see the CEO because he casts the word of Yahweh Bashim outside behind him. He casts behind him instruction. He's not ruling accordingly. He's gonna be fucking ripped out the power seat, man. Completely ripped out of the power seat, man. Like in a embarrassing way. You're gonna be put right into slavery, man. Dynasties upon centuries upon centuries. This whole dynasty is gonna be shut down in 1 hour. Centuries upon centuries of labor, of raping, robbing, and pillaging, and deceitfulness. I'm saying, it's gonna be come to naught in 60 minutes, 1 hour. Think about it, man. You think about that. I'm saying, it's gonna be a tough time, man. Tough time for you. The hammer of the whole earth, has suddenly struck him down. Murphy paraphrasing. Esau, Edom, is taken down. He that ruled for a continual stroke. Isaiah 14, Murphy paraphrasing. This devil, man. But these are the times that it's fastly approaching, man. The signs of the times. It's all happening according to the word of Yahweh Bashim outside. It's all happening according to the word of Yahweh Bashim outside. Verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war. What's that white horse is talking about? That massive, innumerable. That massive. Well, yeah, the horse represents power, but that white horse is talking about is for the Lord. He's going to be riding upon that massive chariot, and alongside with him the innumerable amount of chariots, angels. Not one is going to break his rank, so to speak, man. The angels are going to be in complete order, man. The scriptures tell you as birds flying. Let me see. Psalms. As birds flying. Isaiah 31 verse 5. As birds flying, so will the Lord Yahweh Bashim outside hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also he will deliver it. And passing over he will preserve it, man. I'm saying? It was, when birds hibernate and migrate, they travel together in a V, a V formation. That's just birds, man. How much more the powers of heaven? How much more the powers of heaven, man? So, just read, man. You know, as birds flying, man. In perfect formation. You know, the Lord's been riding upon that one massive chariot alone and alongside. Like, it's gonna be overkill. Like, it's gonna be crazy, man. Literally overpowered, man. Hey, you know, that great stone. You know, that great stone that was cast down at the feet of the statue without hand and waxed itself to be a great mountain. You know, that with, the Elder Kazak from Mississippi broke that down, and, pretty much, the without hand part, meaning it's going to be a complete, out of this world, like no human, being could construct such, this type of, power of downfall, because see, it's going to be from the power of heaven, man. Without hand, man. Similitude is how, from the head of the statue, from Nebuchadnezzar and, the golden head, and then Media Persia with the, with the breasts, and then on down to the thigh, Greece, and then the legs, and the Romans, iron Romans, and then the feet, laid on the EU. Saying, to build that whole statue, a man had to make that, it takes hands to make a statue, people, a carpenter, a sculptor, but that whole statue is gonna be cast down without hand, by this stone, not once. See that stone that's coming down to cast down that whole statue, without hand, goes to show you, how, an otherworldly power, otherworldly force is gonna come through and take over this whole thing. An otherworldly, an other realm of power is gonna come through and take over this whole earth, man. And that's what's coming, man. An otherworldly, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be beautiful, man. Because we understand, and we hope, to be those first fruits, to be, to be numbered amongst that first resurrection, man. Because we understand prophecy, how that's prophesied and destined to happen, how that's coming. And our hope is to be delivered and saved, man. Once again, to not be numbered, amongst the, the hit list of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know what I'm saying? That's our fear, man. Once again, going back to Malachi chapter 4. Malachi chapter 4, verse 2. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and he shall go forth and grow up as cows of the stall, and he shall tread down. Ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet. In the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua of hosts, man. That's our hope, man. To tread down this wicked, under the soles of our feet, and not be numbered amongst, their destruction, man. Be granted mercy from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? That's our hope, man. You know, those that fear the name of the Lord Yahweh Shimei Shai, man.